All right, let's take a look at another one of our hard training Zoom challenges that we've done in class together. We're going to archive it. We're going to be able to go back to it and compete against yourself. That's been a big theme in these workouts that we do it. We set our record. Later on, we come back and we break the record of our old squishy selves with our new found forged into steel self. And that feels good, right? It feels good to kind of get more rounds than last time, more ladders than last time, whatever we're trying to do. So here's one of the workouts we did recently. It's pretty simple, and that only has 3 movements, but simple is certainly not the same as easy. Let me show you how this worked. We started with a technique that forces you to not take yourself too seriously. There's a lot of taking yourself very seriously in the martial arts, and so we like to once in a while we throw in something a little bit silly just to make sure we don't have any of that going on here. We've got the crane position. Yes, Danielson's crane position. And what this does is it just gives you nice symmetrical position to maintain while you're kicking, so you can kind of squeeze tight and just have good posture. You know, similar to this, but gives you a little bit of a shoulder workout too. So we're going to go here. We're going to chamber. We're going to throw 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3. Now notice that my knee isn't doing this. It's not dropping. The knee stays high. You really engage everything on the front of the hip here. Flex that in tight and keep it up high as you kick out and back, right? So what's natural is this. You see my knee dropping. What we're shooting for is bang, the knee stays. I had a teacher once who said it's like your knee is resting up on a clothesline. Like you just hung your leg over it, that knee's not going to drop, and that foot can go out, right? So you do 3 crane kicks. Bang, bang, bang. After 3, jump switch, trying to stick the landing. So that means no hopping and putting your foot down. Still in crane. Count 4, 5, 6. Jump switch, 7, 8, 9. You go to 21, right? 21 on the crane drill. Good. After the crane drill, we did this. We did a staggered hand push-up. So your push-up is here. Staggered hand push-ups, just one up a little, one down a little. And then you can kind of turn your torso. See how I'm kind of twisting into that at the bottom, and then pushing back up. And then what we did is we just walked our hands to the other position, and we did that staggered hand on the other side. 3, and we went up to 6. Now, I feel like I say this till I'm blue in the face. Have some humility with your push-ups and some accurate thinking and honesty with yourself about how you're doing on these, because you always want to maintain great form. And if you pretend that you're great at them and you're not, and you're on the floor, you're going to end up doing all kinds of cheaty things to make it work when, like, hey, why didn't you just stack up some pads or do them on the stairs or on your piano bench or your couch or whatever? Just get on a little bit of an incline, man. It makes it so much easier. Steps. Now I got steps right next to me that you can't see, but I might be like on the 4th step, 3rd step, bang, and then switch hands, right? Boom. All right. So we did 21 crane, 6 on staggered hand push-up, and then we just simply got up into a deep horse stance. If you want to be hardcore about this, got my dad hat here. You get a little something that'll stay on your stance. You set that on there, and you hold that on your horse stance, and you just rip through 100 high punches. That is 1 round. So that there's actually 2 bonuses you can do with this exercise, or with this routine rather. You can get something for your stance and try to hold it there. That would make it a lot tougher. And also a bonus, if you have the room and the skill, when you finish your 100 punches, 100, you can throw in a roll between rounds. So that could be a forward or backward roll. If you have room, if you have something soft, and if you have the skill. If not, don't even worry about that. You just get right down with your 100, and you're back into crane, and you're 21 more. Okay? 21 crane, 6 staggered arm push-up, 100 horse punches with that, the dad hat or whatever you got. on your leg. Bonus for the leg thing, bonus for the roll in between rounds. But whatever you do, if you put something on your stance or if you roll between rounds, make sure you do it that exact same way the next time you do the challenge, because you really want to be comparing apples with apples on the whole thing. Okay, so that is the I don't know what week it was from. That doesn't really matter, but that was one of the real nice workouts we did together. Everybody was sweating, breathing hard, feeling good at the end. We need some of that in every single training session. So nice job on that. That one is also 7 minutes. It is 4 rounds. It's not a ladder. You don't add to it every time. You keep it the same. And how many rounds can I complete? Oh, one more thing. When you are doing something like this and you're keeping track of how you did, be really specific about how you did. Don't just say that you finished 5 rounds. Say that I finished 5 rounds and I got to the 37th punch on the 100 punches, because next time it's pretty unlikely that you're going to do a whole round better. I mean, you might. At some point you will, but that very next workout, if you got to the 37th punch in the 5th round, you might get to the 81st punch in the 5th round and be feeling pretty good about that. But if you hadn't recorded it in a really accurate way the first time, then you might not get a chance to feel good about your improvement. So keep good, accurate records. Cool.